votes instead of 1,400 votes, which was a bit perturbing.
Now, if you look at what their arguments were this afternoon, the four commissioners, that is, they seem to dwell a lot on that fact of, these are the mathematical absurdities, as they call them, of what was declared by Wafula Chebukati. But they also spoke about what they felt was them being locked out of a crucial part of the process. Did you pick that out? And what is this crucial part of the process that were locked out?
I think there's a debate that is ongoing in legal circles as to what is the role of the commission, IEBC, in an election, and what is the role of the returning officer. And in every election, IEBC always gazettes a returning officer for that election. And the four commissioners insinuated that the presidential election does not have a returning officer, a national returning officer, even though IEBC does gazette the chair of the commission as a returning officer. And Article 86 of the Constitution says that for voting to be free and fair, you need a presiding officer in every polling station and a returning officer for every election. And so the returning officer gets delegated authority from IEBC,
the commission,
from the commission, to be the one to declare the results. And in the case of the presidential election, Article 138 says in paragraph 10 that the chair of the commission shall declare the result. But in paragraph 4 of the same article, it says the commission shall count and tally the votes. And so the question is, whose responsibility is it to count and tally? Is it of the returning officer or of the commission as a whole? So the commissioner's argument was that it is the role of the commission to count and tally the votes for the presidential election. And their job was not just to go and declare the results after the Form 34Bs, which tally the polling stations into the 290 constituencies, had been brought in. They were meant to be involved in the tallying of the 34Bs, which are 290 or 291 of them, into the 47 counties, which are then put into the Form 34C. And of course, this is an issue of debate, but the commissioners made reference to a decision of IEBC versus Maina Kiai in the Court of Appeal, where the Court of Appeal says that it cannot be part of the constitutional structure that the IEBC chair on his own will do all the process of verifying, tallying, and declaring the results. So according to them, Chebukati failed to keep them informed of the ongoing tally. And then he just brought the final document with the tally telling them these are the figures. So that was their concern. And Chebukati, on the other hand, his argument, I believe, is that every returning officer is given authority to tally and declare the results for that particular election, whether it is a ward election, whether it is a constituency election, a gubernatorial election. It could be the constituency returning officer, the county tallying officer, or himself as the national returning officer. So that was the place where the division is between Chebukati on one hand and the other commissioners.
Seeking some clarifications here. Number one, on the definition of commission.
Yes.
Does this imply the chairman and the commissioners plus the CEO, who's the secretary to the commission only? Or does it talk about the entire body corporate of the commission, which includes the clerks, everybody who's employed by the commission to work for this election? And why I'm asking this is, so when the returning officers from the several constituencies arrive at Bomas and they go to the various tables, are they engaging with a commission? Or are they not engaging with the commission? When the commissioners come to say, this is the result that we have received from constituency XYZ, and I will read the results, is that the commission announcing, or is that the commission itself announcing? I mean, where do we draw the line between, or the commission shall interrogate, the commission shall tally, the returning officer shall declare and announce?
So the courts have dealt on several occasions with the interpretation of what it means when you say commission in reference to a constitutional commission. Mm-hmm. And they've said two things. One, the commission, first of all, is the commissioners. And the commissioners have the executive mandate, the mandate to implement the constitutional functions that are bestowed on that particular commission. And then second, the commission also includes the secretariat of the commission and the staff of the commission. But the secretariat and staff of the commission cannot act in the absence of the direction of the commissioners.
Right.
And that is why where a commission does not have commissioners and they engage in serious policy engagement, that can be nullified by the court. So there is